The night they broke my wife's arm, I realized evil doesn't always wear a mask. Sometimes, it wears a uniform that isn't even real. It was a quiet Saturday evening, the kind of peaceful night small towns are built on. I was sitting on the porch, beer sweating in my hand, watching the last streaks of sunset fade over the ridge. The cicadas were singing, my old hound was snoring, and my wife, Mary, was inside finishing up dishes after dinner. We'd been married 42 years, and every one of those years had taught me to treasure quiet moments like this. But quiet never lasts when arrogance meets ignorance. We've been having trouble with our so-called HOA for months. Not a real one, mind you, just a group of busybodies down the road who formed a neighborhood preservation committee. Fancy name for folks who thought they could control everyone else's life. They hated that my property didn't have the same manicured look as their new developments. Said my old barn lowered property values. Said my fishing boat in the driveway was an eyesore. I told them once very politely, "You don't make the rules here. I'm not in your HOA." They didn't like that, but I never imagined they'd take it this far. Around 8:45 that evening, Mary came out to the porch holding her tablet, worry written on her face. "Sam, look at this," she said, showing me a post on the community Facebook page. Someone had written, "Big changes coming to enforce neighborhood standards. Some residents refusing to cooperate will face inspection." I laughed it off. Inspection? They can't inspect squat. It's private property. Mary frowned. "I know, but the comments, someone named Officer Dan said they'll be enforcing compliance soon." I brushed it off then. That was my mistake. Half an hour later, headlights rolled slow up my driveway. 3 of them. Black SUVs, no plates. My gut tightened before my brain caught up. Something about the way they moved, deliberate, quiet like wolves. Mary came to the door. "Sam? Who's that?" "I don't know," I said, standing. "Stay inside." The engines cut. Doors opened. Then came the boots, heavy, synchronized. A flashlight beam swept across the porch. "Evening," one of them called out. "Neighborhood security. We need to talk." "Neighborhood what?" I asked, squinting. 3 men stepped into the porch light. Black tactical vests. Ball caps with cheap-looking police patches stuck on them. Radios clipped to their collars. But something was off. No badges, no nameplates, no department markings. The tallest one, Officer Dan, if I had to guess, flashed a laminated ID that looked like it was printed at a Kinko's. "We've had